Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Rhiannon. I'm with Simply Blessed with Rhi. I'm a Chalk Couture independent designer. Anyway, if you see the red live button right there in the corner, that means I'm currently live. If you don't see that, then you're watching a replay. And if you could please comment #replay so I know that you are here, I'd love to say hello to you. Sorry, my mind is just woo. All right, we are gonna do, I know this is a Christmas type transfer, but we might use it tonight. Because I want the tree. So when you come on, say hi, let me know how you're doing, hit that heart button and sprinkle the love. This is going to be more of an Easter themed, even though I have a Christmas transfer out. You guys, when you sprinkle it into like groups that are craft groups or share your live groups, so that we can try to get some new people in here. And anytime that you comment or put an emoji up, except for the mad emoji, those all boost my post, you guys. Super important. So when you come in, let me know that you're watching. I want to be able to say hi to you. This might be a little bit of a long live, you guys. It all depends on how fast I can do this. So one of the things I have never done before. So we are going to attempt it. So hey Terry, I do have a Christmas transfer. We're not going to use that just yet. And I have an Amazing Grace transfer. We're not going to use that just yet. And then, you guys, this is the new outside the box frame. Hey, Tony. So this one is huge. It is, how big is it? 12 by 18. Thank you, Tony. 12 by 18. And you know what I forgot? I forgot my sanding block. I don't have a sanding block over here. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Terry. I'll be live on Sunday, so I'll probably do the share drawing that day. I can't believe I don't have a sanding block here. I know I have one over on my laser. Do I have one back here? I don't see one. Nope. Let me go grab a sanding block. Reason why is because I don't like the white surfaces that they have. They always bleed for me. But if you sand it down just a little bit, it actually makes it to where it doesn't really bleed. So you guys, this is the outside the box frame. So it looks just like our double-sided box frame. You could do either side. I don't know, which side should I use, you guys? I'm thinking the dark side, but the insert comes out. So you can chalk on the insert and then put it in. You can have the one frame for multiple inserts. It's a really cool one. And then we're gonna do the church. So let me get my painting. And this part is the part that I have not done before. And it might take a bit to do. So has anyone ever done Krekel? You might have seen this church in my live sale last Friday. I need to grab my glue as well. All right, so I have never done the crackle. Never. But we're going to paint everything black first. I think I'm going to paint the cross gold though. What do you guys think? We'll set the cross to the side and decide in a bit. I think I want this black. We're going to paint everything black, but I think certain things I want to leave black. Cross gold. So we're not going to paint everything black just yet because I don't have room on my sheet here. I should have brought in a smaller paintbrush. Oh, I do. I have a couple of small paintbrushes. So again, I'm using chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree. I love this stuff, you guys. It is my favorite. So I'm gonna grab a smaller brush because we've got some little bitty pieces. It's got some really cool windows that are small, that are fun to paint. Is everyone ready for Easter? You know what I might do? This will be a lot easier. Let's see. Why won't you come off? There we go. With a makeup sponge. Just because it's got so many small spots. So much easier. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. So like I said, you guys, if you share into groups, like a live share group or a crafting group, that actually helps me out really a lot. And who knows, you might find somebody else that does cool stuff. Awesome. Hi, Lori. So you guys, they put out a leaderboard for the Perks members. So us as designers, we had a goal. If we were in under a certain rank, like people that were a certain rank and above didn't qualify. But what it was the incentive trip for next year, thank you, Julie, is pretty unattainable for a lot of us. They're only allowing 15 people to go. Julia, there it is. They're only allowing 15 people to go. Hey, Paula. So, on top of those 15 people, though, they are drawing for 2 other people to go. So, the 15 are going to be the highest, like, in volume. The ones who sell the most. And I am nowhere near close to that. So, that's out for me. But the 2 people, they're doing a drawing. So what it is if we got 10 Perks members, thank you, Kevin, 10 Perks members this month, and a certain amount that they spent, then we'll be entered into a drawing to go on the trip for free. There's only 4 people, you guys. 4 people entered into that drawing. Thank you, Lori. So I have 3 Perks members right now. I would need 7 more. And I would need those 7 to like step up. It's a very tall goal, but I think it's doable. So if y'all want to help me out and you want information, just let me know and I'll send you the information. All right. I don't think I need this. Don't get me wrong, I really appreciate the 3 Perks members that I have. So on the leaderboard, I don't think they updated it yet on the actual leaderboard. They just put out that only 4 people are in the running for it. But out of 100 people, I'm one of the ones. Kevin, we're going to do the end of the month on Sunday, hun. I'm one of the ones that got 2 or more. So I'm actually on the leaderboard, but I'm nowhere near where I need to be for that drawing. It can happen. I've seen it happen. Tony's seen it happen, y'all. It was like 2 years ago. I had a goal to get 10 new designers on my team. And I only had like a week left. And I was telling Tony, I was like, there's no way I'm going to do this. Hey, Bev, because I only had 2 designers so far join before the end of the month. And I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to do this. Well, in a week, I synced 8 designers and I made it. So I know it's possible. So if you're willing to help me out, just let me know. Hey, Sharon. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? All right, those are the small pieces. I gotta do both sides of this because this is like the eaves and you'll be able to see parts of both sides. And I'm getting paint all over me, but it's okay. It'll be all right. You've been doing good, Sharon? Y'all, I've been cutting away on the laser because I want to do another cutout sale on Monday. But lordy, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. I'm doing pretty good. So I am painting everything black, you guys, on this church. It's not going to stay black. There's a reason. So this is going to be the underside color. And then we're going to put white on top of it and crackle it. And then the black will show through. hope I can get it to work, you guys. I have never done it before, so y'all are learning with me. Hey, Susan. Thank you, Susan. I'll get you in a few minutes. I do have extra tickets up here today. Have any of you ever done the crackle method with Elmer's glue? I actually have a crackle medium as well, but I wanted to try this one. So a lot of this part's gonna be hidden, but that's okay. We're gonna paint the whole thing black anyways, because just in case. You know how it is. If you don't paint everything, something's gonna show through. Need just a little bit more black. Y'all, hopefully all of this comes out the way it's in my head. And sorry about that banging, but I have a bird feeder and a certain species of bird. I don't know what they are. They're kind of black and white and brown. They like to grab the nuts and hold them in their claws and peck at the nuts. And of course, they're perched on the bird feeder. And so it sounds like somebody's knocking. But it's just birds. The first time Oriana heard it, she was like freaked out. She thought somebody was at the door. A little bit more. Hopefully the chalk quick dry tool is hot enough to do it. I think I've seen them do it with that before. If not, I'll have to get Hannah to bring my actual heat gun down. Hi, Tina. All right, everything is painted black. Let me get a wipe because my hands have paint all over them. Come on, it doesn't like me. I'm out. Give me a second, you guys. We'll do a baby wipe instead. Hey, David. So some of this I'm going to leave black, I think. the windows, the little eaves, and this little circle that goes on the top. Those are all going to stay black. Okay, let's make sure this is all dry. I had a clump. We're gonna do this one first, you guys. This is gonna be our test. First, y'all, I'm gonna paint our cross, and I am just gonna use Nominee. Nominee. Nominee is so pretty, you guys. Doesn't take much. And done. That was quick. So David is cranky because he can't do everything that he wants to do. But other than that, he's fine. Oriana, I have to talk to her because she was supposed to have a doctor's appointment today. I'm kind of surprised she hasn't messaged me and been like, hey, you know, this is what happened at the doctor's office. So I'll have to message her after the live. I don't, y'all, it's been a day. I don't have a Sharpie here. There you go, Susan. Like I said, I'll do that drawing on Sunday. All right, I am going to put white paint over here, and I'm going to try not to get them mixed up. Put a bunch of white paint there, and we're going to put glue in this other one. Yeah, let's just take the lid off because that's too slow. All right. Who, when you were younger, not tonight. Okay. I'm only doing this live tonight. So the trick apparently with this is to put it on pretty thick and don't let it dry. So that's why I'm only doing small pieces at a time, so that it doesn't dry on me. So this is the glue. All right, and we're gonna go right back over it while it's still wet with white. And you don't want to kind of keep going over it. You want a good coat, but you don't want it to be mixed in really well. And I'm not good at that. So we'll see how this works, you guys. I hate brush strokes. All right. Who's ready to see the magic? Let's hope that this works. So you can see it's white. It's starting. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it just hit it. I need that to be not like that. Look at that, you guys. Oh, it worked. Isn't that cool? It's so cool. All right, we got a few more pieces to do this with, so. So if you're just coming on, this is going to be a church. Oh, I need some more glue. Like I said, some of this is going to be covered up, but if you're like me, if I think that it's good, it usually isn't. I'm actually just going to set this one to the side and we're going to continue on because it's going to dry anyway. But if we can get it all done, and then we'll just kind of do everything all at once. Where is, okay. All right, and then the big spire. So you gotta kind of work fast with it, which I am not a fast person. So this is interesting for me. This piece here though, this whole piece is gonna be showing. So this one has to be good. That other one's already starting to crackle. Maybe I go this way because I need like long brush strokes. There we go. Move over. Ooh, got a little bit of it off. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't mess it up too much. I need more room. Darn it. I think I have another. Do I have another thing? I do not, but I do have a piece of paper, so we're going to use this for the other two pieces because I don't have enough room on that. Just two more pieces left, and then we're done with the crackle. This one will go fast. It's small. This is another piece that's going to show most of it, but not all of it. But this one right here is going to show the whole thing because it is doors. All right. A lot on that one, but that's okay. All right, let's hit this with the gun and get them all to crackle. This guy I need to get back through. It's got a lot of paint on the edges. Y'all, this is so cool. I just want to know why it crackles. Like why it cracks in some spots and not in others. Oh, that one's moving fast. clean up the edges of this because paint is messy. I might just paint the edges. Sounds like a good idea. Just paint the edges. So I'm just getting a little bit of paint on my baby wipe and just rubbing it over it. Let me not use glue, because I totally would. Put this back. I might get a little bit more, well, might have enough white on there. By the time I get some of it off of this one. I'm leaving it kind of where the black shows through a little bit because of the crackle. You don't need it to be like perfect. All right. Y'all, that's so cool. I've got to be careful because the paint's still a little bit wet from the crackle. Like a lot wet. See if we can fix it a little bit. No! Y'all. Got a spot. That's good. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm actually just going to use this paintbrush. See if I can't just... No, I think the wipe is a little bit easier. So you guys, did you know that when you comment on my live, it actually boosts my live up to where more people can find it? So if y'all are being quiet and not really doing anything but watching, if you comment, it helps me out. Helps me out big time. Hearts also help me out. Likes, any of those things. Might need just a touch more white. Actually not, because that's gonna be hidden. All right, let's go from here. Yeah, that's kind of the... Yeah, they started to crackle. They didn't crackle completely. But once I hit it with a gun, it started crackling. But they did a little bit on their own. So I imagine you could leave it and just let it crackle on its own, but that takes too long and nobody got time for that. I did, however, make a serious mess out of myself. All right, so I'm gonna let these dry a bit because they are still a little bit wet. I want them to be completely dry. We got more stuff to do anyways. So, now I am getting paint all over me. And glue. All right, let's put this guy back here. Let it dry. We're gonna move that stuff out of the way. All right, so like I said, no, I didn't do the window frames. I wanted them to be black because I wanted them to stand out. So, like I said, this is the outside the box frame. It's just like our double-sided box frames. So it's white on one side and the wood grain on the other. But the difference is the insert comes out. So this is just like the drop-in box frame. I think I'm gonna use the wooden side. What do you guys think? The wooden side or the white side? I think the wooden side. I think it'll look better. So I am gonna just kind of sand it down because it's got like little grooves in it. And if you sand it down, it gets rid of those grooves, but it doesn't get rid of the look of it. It's just gonna keep it from bleeding. We're gonna do a couple of things with it. I'm just getting all of this. Look at all that sand. All the nasty off of it, and then we'll dry it because we don't want to do anything with it still wet. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I have this Transfer Amazing Grace. So I'm gonna use this on it. But we're gonna do something a little bit different than what I usually do. We're gonna give it a shadow. We're gonna try anyways. I've never done this part before either. Y'all, it's a first for me on a lot of things tonight. The crackle works so far, so let's hope that this works too. So we're going to use black and white. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that tonight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this down as black tonight. Yes. I'm going to try to put the tree on it. I don't know. We might. Should I do white with a black shadow or black with a white shadow? I think white with a black shadow because of the crackle. Just making sure. This is an older transfer. I think it's from last year. And it's really sticky. I don't want to do that. I want the actual words completely showing. And the board is big enough. So, we're going to put it at the top. Oh, okay, yeah. So I was going to do a tree on each side maybe, and then just kind of just treetops. Across. Where is my black? That's Shimmer Shadow. If I can find my black, you guys. It's hiding from me. So I see my white. Sometimes, you guys, I have too much paste, and so I have some of it stacked here. It's not there. I think it might be up here though. It shouldn't be too much. Where is my black? I don't see my black. That might be a problem. There it is. Oh, it was right in front of my face. So we can put it in the frame and see. Nope, it's gonna be good. It'll be fine. All right, come out. It got crooked in there. I'm actually gonna do this upside down because the board is big enough that it's sticking like farther down than I wanted to. Let's not lose my pieces though. Okay, so you guys can see it. Everything is like not where it's supposed to be, you guys. What did I do with that? I had something that I was gonna grab. I don't see it now. So I'm gonna grab a big squeegee. Y'all, I just saw that tool that I was gonna use and I don't see it now. Well, I was just gonna make sure it was down good. All right. Ooh, buddy. I'm almost out of black. That would be Alyssa slamming the door. just gonna leave it at that. It did bleed just a little bit, but not bad. All right. Don't think we're gonna do the white right yet. Because I don't feel like having to wash this transfer off right now. Right, so the top of the church might go up into the swirlies a little bit. I'm not sure. So we'll see. Let's glue together the church, and that way we kind of can gauge. I think it might be, still needs to dry a little bit. All right, so I think it's still just a tad wet, but it should be okay. So these two pieces right here go together, right like that. And this one goes on top, right like that. So I'm gonna put some glue on it. I do that all the time. I put it right side up and all of it goes back down to the bottom and I have to wait for it to get to the tip again. I don't know why I do it. Habit, I guess. Nope, not doing it. So the great thing about this glue is it doesn't dry super fast. This, I might go down the center and kind of, I got my hand in it. Because it does have a crease in the center. for doors. I might go back over that with a black paint pen just so you can really see it. I don't know. Looks all right. So this is going to go on the very tip top of the church. Actually, I might want it to come down a little bit so that it's not in my words. Let's do this. Hi, Jenna. So like I said, this glue does not dry fast, which I like because you can maneuver a little bit, but I also don't like it because it can move on you. That covers up my oopsie a little bit. So this church, you guys, I'm gonna put it on my website tonight or tomorrow. I'll list it on my website. It's not very much. I think it's, I don't know how much it was. I can look. I do want a black paint pen though, just so that I can kind of highlight the edge of the doors. The church is $15. $15 for the church cutout. I think I have a black pack. I do. Yay. I have a black paint pen. There we go. Just to kind of highlight it. And then, okay, where's my other one? There it is. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't know if y'all can hear, but Alyssa's outside singing. looks so good. You guys, so far, and I still have more to put on it. She is loud. That is all that we need with that. Hey, Amy. There is our church, you guys. Isn't that cool? Thank you, Amy. I don't think I have another one of your, so I'll have to write you one out. Ooh. So like I said, this church I am going to have in my store either tonight or tomorrow, and it's only $15 for the church. It actually comes with a piece of wood that goes across the back. You don't have to have it. It's just a little bit more of a support, but I'm not going to use it because I'm going to glue straight to the board. Which previous post, Miss Amy, that you shared, or I'm not sure. Oh, received your moose. He is pretty cool, if I must say so myself. All right. I don't know why I just put the lid on this, because I'm going to need to glue this to the board, but we're not going to glue it to the board yet. Y'all, I am all sorts of discombobulated. So let's put this, it's not completely dry. Let's put this in the frame so that we can see where it sits. It looks wet still, but it's tacky. We'll just be careful with it. So, this is where we're at. I gotta be careful with this guy because the glue. Y'all, how cool. What do you guys think so far? I almost think that there we go. Yeah. It'll be all right. Where did I get paint on my shirt? I don't see any. Oh, I see it. It'll be all right. Thank you. All right, we're gonna take this back out and I'm gonna do some trees. Let's put the church behind me so I don't accidentally like break it. Y'all, I don't have enough room everywhere for everything that I have. I don't want to do that. Oh, you guys. I need like 5 more tables right here. This one isn't as sticky, so we should be good. Just buzz it a few times and be done. I want it to be like off a little bit. Let's see. I want to be able to see a little bit of the ground that's on here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, what color should I do the tree? That needs stirred. Should I do it sage or should I do it a darker color? How about meadow? Forest. That's an interesting one. I should have some forest. Macadamia. I know I have forest. You know what? If I can't find it, it's right there. Yeah, let's do forest. Hopefully it's not dry. Oh, it's good. Forest, you guys. So I'm gonna have to go kind of fast because I want to take it off and put it on the other side. I think that was a good idea, Miss Terry. I could. But I think I would just use like a paint pen or something for it. I wouldn't want to try to use the transfer. That child out there. She's just a singing away. I don't even know what she's singing. Yeah, she is. And I think I'm gonna put like 2 more, kind of a little bit farther down. What do you guys think? Let's set the church on there. Ooh, that's not on there very well. I think it's good like that. What do you guys think? Leave it or add a little bit to the sides of the steeple. And a reminder, it's going to be up a little bit. Leave it. I think I'm going to have to glue this one piece back on. Because it just fell off. I didn't have it on there good enough. Leave it. Yeah. All right, so let me put this back over here because we're gonna have to actually put this in the box frame now because we want it to be in there. Her wigs. Oh, she only got one. I told her she looked like a fairy. I don't know that she liked that, but oh well. Y'all. Let's see. Let me get a brown. I think I'm gonna leave the Amazing Grace black. I don't know. Kind of like it. Thank you, Terry. What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna leave it right like that. I like that. I don't want to take the chance of messing up the Amazing Grace. Is it centered? Only thing is, I can never tell if it's centered. I don't have a measuring tape here, but this will, it's close enough. So anyways, you guys, that is it for tonight. I hope you guys love this one. Like I said, the church will be in my store either tonight or tomorrow. I didn't wait. Anyway, it'll be in there either tonight or tomorrow. So if you want to get your hands on it, you can. In any case, or if you just want to message me and say, hey, I want the church, I'll invoice you for it. But that's it for tonight, you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys on Sunday night, even though it's Easter. Most of the Easter stuff's done by, 6:30 anyway. I don't really do an Easter dinner, so. But I will see you guys then, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Have a good night, you guys. Good night.